Get a big fat pipe.
Look at this. Red shoes, crowbars, ball peen hammers,
tire irons,
bricks.
Huh?
After the way things have gone for the new blood tonight here at Thunder, you almost can't blame them for bringing weapons out here.
They're coming to the ring.
Get your hands on anything you can.
Yeah, being led by Eric Bischoff, a man who knows the players. He knows the territory. Tonight we've seen that Eric Bischoff has been a calming influence. He's had things under control. I think Eric Bischoff has a plan. He's using his head. He's thinking things out.
Look how frazzled Russo is. Is this a completely different look of Russo than we saw back in segment 1? I mean, he thought it was all on. He thought they were dominating. His hair's all up on his head.
But you know what? He's going to be more dangerous at Slamboree than he ever could be.
You know what? We're getting threatened. We need hazard pay. We need...
You got Liz right where you want her.
She's locked away. We got it.
Oh, thank God for that.
All right, it's real simple. Vince Russo, while we may have a lot in common, the big difference between he and I is he's a little bit of a hothead. He's an in-your-face kind of guy.
Hasn't been real simple tonight.
Me, on the other hand, I like to think things through. And I've been thinking about everything that's been going down tonight. You know, Millionaires Club, we tried to do this the right way.
Well, wait a minute.
We tried to be sportsmen.
What?
We tried to create a level playing field.
That's right.
But that wasn't good enough for you. So let me put it to you like this. You guys want guerrilla warfare? I think that's a great idea. Hey, Millionaires Club! Hey, are you back there? Are you listening? You guys want guerrilla warfare? Well, you got it!
All right. The fans want it, I can tell you that.
I do.
Bischoff calling
You
him out.
got it!
So what does that mean?
We better get out of here.
That's what it means. They've got all the weapons. Ric Flair's music rings out. He's been the one frontman, the one spokesman, and we have seen individual battles that have all been won by the Millionaires Club, and now it seems as it's going to be guerrilla warfare to put a final stamp.
Oh, Nature Boy's got a microphone. Maybe he's got something to say.
On our ramp in to Slamboree this Sunday. Bischoff looks awfully confident.
Always does. You're looking at it right here. You're looking at the future, Nature Boy. There's 11 of us. There's 11 of you. How about it? One team should walk out of here winners.
Survivors.
Once again, you're overthinking it, Bischoff. I'm looking at greatness. Woo! I'm looking at tradition. And we got nothing left to prove tonight. But if you want to go one more time, here's the way it goes down. We'll come in there, over the top battle royal. The last man standing gets a shot at the world title at the Great American Bash.
Whoa.
Take it or leave it, brother.
How about that stipulation?
Hey, Russo!
Go for it.
Suck him up, baby, suck him up.
I'm gonna go for it.
Go for it. Yeah, go for it.
Take it.
Once again, I'll take your bet.
Whoa!
And we'll beat you at your own game. Bring it on.
You got it, brother.
Bring it on.
Last man standing. Last man standing. That's not thrown over the top. In this elimination 11 on 11, we'll get a world title shot in June 11th, Great American Bash. Oh, what is riding on this one?
Everything.
Just when you think you can forget about the titles, the title itself comes back into play.
And the new blood brought weapons to the ring, and the Millionaires Club, they've come to fight them in this over-the-top elimination matchup.
Do you think it matters about weapons in the ring? This is the final Armageddon, the final battle of this night. And it's happening here, and you're looking high. We're still red all over the ring.
And here's something completely different. Referees for this match tonight.
Yeah, like they're going to do a lot in this one. I guess they're going to call a winner.
That's what they're here for.
Absolutely.
To call the eliminations.
It's become very personal, and you can see all around the ring how personal it's become. You see what's going on as DDP has focused on Jeff Jarrett, a man he must face in the triple cage for the world title in 4 days this Sunday. Of course, David Arquette, the world champion, the third man in there. We have seen the franchise on the outside stalk Ric Flair. We have seen Big Papa Pump just hammer humorous. Of course, the wall doesn't care who he fights. And now Billy Kidman, he whacked Hogan momentarily, and now he goes out to throw the pack.
Almost a mass preview of what we're going to see this Sunday at Slamboree.
Good call, Mike. That's exactly what it is. Who's going to be eliminated?
And usually in a fight like this, one guy will let another guy eliminate another guy. That's the secret to it. Let everybody else fight, stay back. But not now. Look at this. Everyone's going at each other. Toe to toe, eyes to eyes, nose to nose.
Because there's too much at stake. The World's Heavyweight Championship shot at the Great American Bash next month in Baltimore.
At least the sides are even 11 on 11. There's no question about that. And I mean, a fight is breaking out everywhere. Who is going to survive this? This has been nuts. This has been absolutely nuts. Everything logical you can think about WCW over the past how many years, throw it out the window.
Logic? Word doesn't even exist in World Championship Wrestling.
Determination? They got it. Everyone's got it.
Who's going to be out? More importantly, who's going to remain?
No eliminations yet to this point that I've seen.
It's going to be a war of attrition. Hold on. Chris Canyon that time almost landing on the floor, but he saved himself, landing on the apron and scooting back in.
We better get some more time. This could go all night.
I'm willing. Let's do it.
I'm going right from here to Kansas City. This is going to be great.
4 days away. And, you know, we talked about the wars that are going to erupt. Big Papa Pump, humorous. Buck Bagwell, the total package. Flair in the franchise. Sting and Vampiro. And now Sean Stasiak, the perfect one, so to speak, and Kurt Hennig. And you wonder what condition these men are going to be in. Hulk Hogan and Billy Kidman. And hold the phone, there's more. I guess these are the troops that Bischoff was on the phone about.
Had to be it. The Harris boys are loose.
The Harris boys, among others, headed out to the ring.
But wait a minute,
New blood backup.
who are they going to help out? Well, there you go. I wasn't sure who they're going to help out. And hold the phone, it's Harlem Heat.
It's getting better. It's getting
Did they
bigger.
call out the troops or what?
And Screaming Norman.
Look at this ring full of wrestlers.
And thank goodness Screaming Norman doesn't have that bumbling mystery partner he had Monday night that he's going to have Sunday night against Terry Funk. Now the sides are uneven. Now hold on a second. Can we count this? 11 on 11. And then what? 3 of Harlem Heat. 2 of the Mama Lukes.
And the Harris brothers.
And the Harris brothers and Screaming Norman. Count that up real quickly, Mike.
What, is it like 19 on 11 now? Something like that?
Something like that. We've lost count.
Horace has just been eliminated.
Horace is gone. He's
No
gone.
way to keep count, guys.
And I can tell you this, it does not look good for the Millionaires Club. Because with the advent of Big T, with the advent of Cash, the big man with the big arms, with Stevie Ray, with the Harris brothers, now the Millionaires Club and the disgruntled employees, or the allies, if you will, are severely outnumbered.
But did you notice how Bischoff tried to hold things together? He's the calming factor here. He's the man that will blend everything together. Russo, with his violent temper, is good. They're a tremendous team together.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this one just got crazy. And I know that's an understatement. As Flair cracks the lower rib cage of the franchise and goes after, it looks like Conan. Tank Abbott, who was a mercenary Monday night in trying to dispose of DDP and David Arquette for the New Blood. You know good and well whose side he's going to be on.
Has to be for the new blood, doesn't it? All night we've been talking about the strength in numbers of the Millionaires Club, but in this over-the-top elimination match to gain a shot at the world's heavyweight title, things have switched now where the strength in numbers is totally with the new blood.
Did Tank Abbott get in the ring yet? If you see,
who can tell here?
If you see bodies dropping, you'll know. Yeah, he's in there. He's right in the center of the ring, and he's fisticuffed. Flair with that lead pipe between the shoulder blades of the franchise. Once again, Flair made the stipulation. The last man standing. Chris Canyon's been eliminated. The last man standing gets a world title shot. June 11th, Great American Bash. But Flair's not even stayed in the ring. He has stalked. He has gone after the franchise. This 7-year battle that's been building up is boiling to a point here. Will continue Sunday at Slamboree.
Just another of the personal grudges here among these two warring factions.
There have been monumental fights in the legendary Kemper Arena. There have been monumental fights on our pay-per-view telecast. But I would venture to say nothing like you're going to see this Sunday. Because if you have seen red here the last 2 weeks, you're going to see red multiplied come Sunday night.
Kansas City will never be the same.
I got to wonder, as this fight goes on, and it's hard to really find out and pick a spot to call something here, exactly how dangerous that triple cage is going to be. 2 men, 3 men can climb over the top, grab for that belt, lose their balance, and plummet 40 feet down to the floor.
At least.
Lives are on the line. Careers are on the line. They've been on the line since the advent of the new blood.
Absolute mass chaos here. Kurt Hennig. Yes, Kurt Hennig has been tossed over the top rope.
So now Hennig's been out. Chris Canyon's out.
And Horace.
3 members of the Millionaires Club are out. That means they have only 8 men in there against now about 20 men.
Talk about an uphill struggle. Everything now has swung in favor of the new blood.
Look at Steiner, yeah, he's going to go after the referee. Why wouldn't he? That's an explosive guy who almost took apart Vince Russo and Eric Bischoff in the backstage area.
There's no controlling that man.
Do my eyes deceive me?
Or what?
Yes, the Disco Inferno's even there. I knew the Mamalukes came in. I didn't see Disco, but he's in there too. So what started 11 on 11 with the Mamalukes and Disco and the Harris brothers, Screaming Norman and Harlem Heat. That's another 9 guys. That's 20 on 8 right now, if you're keeping the odds at home.
Thankfully, you are. It's 20 on 8, and they have weapons.
Yes, that's a very good call. Look at the fans standing. They don't know what to expect. Was Chronic out? Did they both go out at the same time? They did. They've gone out at the same time. We're not going out. We're coming right back and see who survives this guerrilla warfare. We are back, continuing here on this Wild Thunder, and I gotta wonder, fans, coming up this Sunday, the Triple Cage, Ready to Rumble, where Diamond Dallas, Jeff Jarrett, and David Arquette will battle to see who claims the prize, the world title. But what does it mean for the winner? What does this match mean for the winner? It means the next opponent at the next spectacular June 11th Great American Bash, the 1 surviving man will go on to face the winner of that Triple Cage match this Sunday.
Just 4 days away from the most dangerous cage match in professional wrestling history, with David Arquette, DDP, Diamond Dallas Page, and Jeff Jarrett all battling for that world's heavyweight title that will be above the 3rd level of the cage.
You caught it right, Mike, when you said Diamond Dallas Page had lived. He was in Los Angeles when they shooting the movie. He knows all about the Triple Cage. He has to be, in many ways, the odds-on favorite. Brain, you brought up a good point, but will he be more concerned about his close friend David Arquette's own health and own survival than winning and grasping the title?
Well, I tell him that's the best advice I can give him. Dump Charlie Weaver's punk kid, and I'll tell you what to do. You get out there and you concern yourself with yourself. You worry about yourself. Championship of the world here is at stake. A lot here is at stake.
Buck Bagwell is out, it appears, and the total package taken out is anguish for what's gone down with Russo and Elizabeth on Buck Bagwell. Those two one-on-one at Slamboree this Sunday. That'll continue. Buff blocked that nicely, but he still hit the elbow very hard.
War rages on between these two, not just in the ring, but outside the ring as well.
Guys, they've been going for a long time.
They really
at
have.
a heck of a pace.
Sting and Vampiro just both went, I believe, over the top.
With the surviving man getting a shot at the world title, it's very apparent to me that many guys do not care about a world title chance. Vampiro on the table.
It's warfare even out here at the broadcast table.
We need a foxhole.
No, we don't. This is the place to be. Look at this, the franchise choking Hulk Hogan. Trying to choke the life out of Hulk Hogan. Survival? I think so. And look at this. You can throw these two guys out. It's starting to pare down a little bit. Troops were called in from Bischoff and the New Blood. But will these troops help out? Members of Misfits in Action have come out to try to help things out. And look, we've got ladies. Yeah, of course we got ladies coming in.
That's Medusa, isn't it?
And Medusa, was that Mona is with her as well?
And it was Asia.
It was Asia. I'm sorry, it's Asia.
Shows you how unpredictable this Thunder has been.
4 days, guys, 4 days.
Bodies just everywhere.
Look at this, Asia and Mona working together. Women in action, so to speak.
What a beating Ric Flair has taken this evening.
And he's still in this thing. He's
and the
still
wall
in
is
this thing.
choking him.
Now Medusa getting physically involved in this over-the-top elimination match. Everybody wants to be a part of it.
And guess what? There is Mona. She must have heard me. She's come out as well.
Pretty soon the ushers will be jumping in.
Yeah. What about Russo and Bischoff's security? Why don't they jump in? It's not last man standing, maybe last man alive.
Tank has an iron pipe in his hand. That's nice.
He really needs one, doesn't he?
Yes.
This is unbelievable. This is beyond anything we have ever comprehended ever happening on this program.
It's insanity.
It's insanity.
And it's going to get better in 4 days.
Yeah, they're going to cage insanity. 3 tiers.
A cage like you've never seen before. If you saw Ready to Rumble, you know exactly what DDP, David Arquette, and Jeff Jarrett have in store for themselves this Sunday at Slamboree.
Or you know what can happen to these men, putting their lives on the line for the gold belt.
Well, that just shows you how bad they want it.
And it just shows you how important that title is.
A lot of bargaining power when you got that title.
Who's going to be the last man standing? Hulk Hogan may not have a breath left to stand with. The wall is at his massive hands around his throat, just clenching in on the throat of Hulk Hogan. And now, it looks like a Hulk. What in the world?
Hacksaw Jim Duggan's music.
And here it comes!
The fighting janitor is loose in the building.
In his janitor's blue with his own weapon.
A human toilet plunger, Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
And Duggan helping out the Millionaires Club. He sent out Bam Bam Bigelow. He sent out the Cat.
He's cleaning house.
The fans are chanting USA, and Duggan will not be denied. He's taking on everybody. Gunshots, headshots,
Don't
right
forget,
lefts.
he's fresh. He's fresh. He's got a fresh 2x4 in his hands.
And don't forget, Vince Russo's the guy that put him in that janitor's outfit.
That's good call. That's the personal reason. That's the reason Duggan's a part of this. And well, there goes Stephen Norman. And Tank Abbott's gone. Is out. Duggan drops down. He's just a mercenary. He wasn't in this thing.
Not officially.
And he's gonna chase Tank Abbott. As you see, not many are left. It is really weeded out, and we are looking out.
There's that limo again.
The limousine.
Now
the cameras are out.
Who could this be?
All right, the door's open.
Well, who is it? Come on,
Pan up.
Pan up, please. Who is this?
Whose boots are that?
Higher.
Fans, we are like you. Who could this be?
Well, show us who this is, damn
Whose
it.
side is this person on? And what's his purpose here? as he walks toward the inside of the mix.
Look, you can still see him walking. You can still see him walking.
Yeah, you see him on Thunder Vision, walking towards the Mid-South Coliseum. Intrigue in the midst of brutality. This is what it's all about.
Come on, show us who it is. Who's coming our way?
Who is it and what's his purpose here tonight?
And there you see Candido and Awesome. They're left in there.
Is he a member of the New Blood? Is he a member of the Millionaires Club?
Don't
Who
ask
could this
me.
be? Is it a man? Is it a woman?
Don't know.
I know you don't know. You're sitting here with me.
And Kidman, Terry Bollea, Hulk Hogan, Wax Kidman. You can tell how long these guys have been in here, how it's worn them down. But do you think that stops them? Every ounce of their own red blood that they have in their body, they'll fight for all they're worth. Wouldn't it be something if Jarrett
Who is this?
was
Who
the
is
one
this?
man who survived?
Now, we've seen everybody we could possibly see tonight.
He's walking through the go position, which is the next door before he comes into the ring area.
We think it's a he.
Or this person, Page, is still in there as well.
It looks like
It's the Macho Man, Raymond Savage!
It's the Macho Man!
As I live and breathe, he's alive, and oh yeah! He's been, look, everybody stopped!
Are you ready? Step into this!
They're as shocked as we are.
And he's going after the New Blood! He hit Stasiak, he hit Awesome, he hit the wall, he hit the franchise! Double lock handles for everybody!
Savage looks in the best shape I've ever seen him in his life. He looks more intense. He looks more determined. He looks more focused on what he's got to do right now. Throwing people over the top rope to the floor. 2 men at a time.
The wall! Stasiak! Awesome, they're gone! Candido's running for his life, but there's nothing left to him either!
And there's no question that he's here representing the Millionaires Club.
Helping the Millionaires Club!
And notice how everybody's just backing off from the Macho Man.
The Macho Man head into the franchise.
4 days away, guys. 4 big days.
The Macho Man drops. The Macho Man goes after Candido, DDP, and Jarrett. They're both out. They're both out. 4 men are left in the ring. 4 men are left. Kidman and Hogan. The franchise and Flair. Isn't it ironic that these 4 men who will go at it this Sunday at Slamboree are left?
And Eric will be refereeing the match between Hogan and Kidman. And then the match between the franchise and Flair. Russo says he's going to interfere, and Flair gets 5 minutes with him.
Oh, it's going to be great Sunday at Slamboree.
Who will be the last man? Who will be the man to go on to Baltimore June 11th? Who will be the man that will maybe face Page if Page survives the triple cage this Sunday? Maybe Jarrett, and pray tell, maybe David Arquette. Who knows?
And Page and Jarrett still battling outside the ring. These 2 guys may fight for the next 4 days.
What? Bret Hart!
What?
Oh, they keep coming!
You gotta be kidding!
Where did they keep coming
I
from?
didn't think he could ever come back to the ring.
He's got a chair in his hand.
Remember the interview from a week ago, but he's got one, and you know his target.
Went right for Hogan.
His one and only target. He hit him, Hogan goes out, and Bret Hart throws the chair away.
He just waffled Hogan with that steel chair.
And he's leaving.
Sure.
Of course.
He's done his damage. He came out here looking for one person,
One
and he
man.
found him.
Yeah, you talking about personal, emotional vendettas. Billy Kidman, goodbye. And now
Hogan
Jarrett,
pulled that top rope.
let's get it exactly right. Jarrett and Page. As Flair puts on the figure 4 on the franchise and Flair left. Billy Kidman is posted. Hold the phone. Vince Russo. Vince Russo hit the wrong man. He hit the knee of the franchise and Flair's got the belt. And Russo's running for his life. Ric Flair's wielding the badge. Ric Flair wins the thing. Ric Flair wins the thing.
Yeah, but right in front of us, look at this. Hogan's got the steel ring step. He's at the center. Flair's your winner.
Survived it.
He's going to get the title shot at the Great American Bash.
He'll meet either DDP, Jarrett, or David Arquette.
Watch this, watch this. Right in front of us.
Hogan's got Billy Kidman. Hogan's got Billy Kidman.
Bischoff with the baseball bat. Bischoff took out
Bischoff to get in, and Bischoff is going out through the fans. He's going out through the fans.
Savage is right in front of us now.
Tell him whatever you want to say, baby.
It's over for you guys.
The Macho Man Randy Savage.
It's over for them. You understand that?
I believe anything
Loud and
you
clear.
say,
We
Billy.
understand.
Yes, sir. Hogan opened up here.
His arm is lacerated.
Yes, it is. Oh, what courage. Gee whiz. What else can we say?